Yeah.
Can I say something to the next song or better after the song?
If it's not a spoiler.
It's not a spoiler for the story, but you said if I say my meaning from the song that I say this is great or this is bad, this would be a spoiler for you too. So should I tell that after the song?
Yeah, just keep it for after
Okay.
the song.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Okay, then
Then
second
what
song,
was it?
Ocean Saga.
Second song, third Saga, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
let's go.
Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do.
You've heard the legends of the island in the sky. This proves they're true. We're in the home of the wind god.
We don't know for sure.
How many floating islands have you seen before? This is the home of the wind god.
And what's your plan?
I'm gonna climb to the top and ask him for a hand.
You could be caught off guard and lose your life, or piss off this god and infuse us with strife. Don't forget how dangerous the gods are.
Have faith, friend, we've come this far.
Yes, but how much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on wind and people die on it. Whoa.
I still believe in goodness. I still believe that we could be kind. Lead from the heart and see what starts.
And what will we do when it tears us apart?
Where is this coming from, my friend?
I just don't wanna see another life end. You're like the brother I could never do without.
And suddenly you doubt that I could figure this out.
Captain, how much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on wish and people die on it. Whoa, how much longer till the snake breaks free? How much longer till your great day sees? How much longer till your strength takes leave? You rely on wish and people die on it. Whoa.
Thank you for the concern, but brother, I can assure you our journey is almost done. I understand that we're tired, I understand that we're phased, but don't forget how much we've already faced. I took 600 men to war and not one of them died there. In case you needed a reminder, if you'd like to speak more, let me pull you aside then. I need to talk to you in private. I can't have you planting seeds of doubt. I can't have you disagreeing each route. I need you to always be devout and comply with this, or we'll all die in this. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, what I wanted to say is
Yes.
Luck Runs Out is the name of the song. And it was one of the songs I listened the first time and I don't liked it.
You didn't like it?
And after hearing it more times, I fell in love slowly. And now it's like one of the songs I listen very, very happy because I kind of like the melodic thingies.
The melody?
I like the melody. Yes.
Yes.
It's catching.
It's catchy, yes.
That's everything I wanted to say, but I just no. So now you can comply to the story of the song.
It's
can I say something? I was completely crazy. It's not this saga. We are not seeing Hermes and your character. It's the next one. I just
Ah,
thrown
you,
everything.
yes,
I was a little bit.
you were confused.
Yeah, I was confused.
Okay.
So just for clarification. So
Yeah,
now we can talk about luck runs
we
out.
didn't see anyone new yet, so I assumed. Okay, I'm not sure how much the illustrators from each other carry on, because
Mhm.
there is one scene I'm looking for where he brushes away his hair, where he grips in his hair. Where was it?
Yes, Lily, that was clubbed to confusion.
Oh, I did see that. I think
Yes.
it was too fast. Um, I'm searching for the hairbrush because it was a very cute moment and I wanted to see if there's something I'm searching for. He's just, do you see that he's kind of like Polides?
Yes.
That he, I'm not sure how to phrase it. He's too positive, but
Yeah,
on the
he wants
outside,
to.
he
Yes.
is too like this one here. He's not.
Yes.
He is his usual self. But then there's a switch and
Yes.
he's overly happy, overly positive, and you see the really neutral face of his friend. Like,
Yes.
dude, what are you doing? And
There's
I'm
an
really,
explanation for this,
yeah,
but
wait,
I
wait, wait,
will
wait, wait,
listen
wait.
to you before.
Before you
Yes.
say anything, I wanna tell my thoughts. Here, this hair thingy, is this the thing from Polides in his hair? Is he
I'm not
using it
sure.
for this?
That's that the polities thing is not in every animatic.
Yes, I
It's
thought
a
so.
it's a thing some illustrators made and some don't. I don't know that this hair tie is the polities thing. It could be because Eurylicus said something about the friends that died and tried to touch the thing. So maybe
Yes,
it could be, but I don't know.
because Odie says, "Lead from the heart and
Yes.
see what starts." It's such a reference to his dead friend. And then
Yes.
he gets touched in his hair, and I thought, okay, maybe he's like here, he's
Oh,
wearing
yes, it is the
it, you
policies
know?
thing. Yeah, now I see it. Yes, 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 yes,
It's
yes.
a reference, and now he's trying to be more like his friend who died because maybe he saw his way is not always the right way, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he wants to be more like his friend. And but you know, like he's still struggling. He still has an inner fight. He just wants his men to survive. He says again here, I had 600 men. No one died in the war.
Yes.
But later, you know, like this, he's not
Yeah, yeah.
saying this, but
Yes.
he's only referring to, I didn't lost one man during the war. He's not referencing to what's happening with the Cyclops. And then this, I have
Um,
to speak to you in private. Here, like
yes.
the reference back to the Cyclops. You know, like here we can see that again with his friend.
And people die on it. Whoa. Yes.
Yes, and I think here is, yeah, we're nearly at home, blah blah blah. You know, for the others, everything's fine. And I think now he says, I have to talk to you in private, or right? Was
Yes.
it? That's Yeah, like
I
the
took
600
600 men to war. Not one of them died there.
Yes. I like to speak more, pull you aside. He says, no one died in the war. Can I speak to you privately, please? You know? And the
Yes,
swift, the change, like to happy to serious to still a little happy, and the swift to, or the switch to the more serious phase, and the come with me and you can't say no, you know, like follow me,
yes.
brother-in-law,
The captain's order.
right? And you know, his friend doesn't know what to do, and here he plays his role as the leader. He what's it in English? Zieht die Leaderkarte. He pulls out his card. I'm the leader. I'm not sure how to phrase it in English, but
I don't know.
but he makes clear, brother, you have to listen to me. I can't have you to spread here seeds of doubt, like he says it. Like we have to on the outside, we have to make sure everyone thinks everything is okay. You know, even if we all know it's not, but we can't show it because everything will fall apart if we do. So
Hmm.
we have to keep it for ourselves, you know? And I think that was really interesting, the change in the demeanor of Odie.
Hmm.
On the outside, like he's wearing his mask again, you know? On the outside, he's like the strong leader, trying maybe to be like a bit more happy, I'm not sure, or positive as
Yes.
his
Yes.
Polides and
Polities.
Polities. I'm not getting that right, Tilly.
Yeah, I will always say it right after you say it wrong.
I'm not, my brain is not catching up to that after 4 hours. And you know, it's so interesting, the two sides of the medal.
Yes.
You know, it's so interesting to see him switch between those personalities within a second, back and forth. And yeah, I think that it's to this video, but I'm
I
really
can.
curious what he will do next.
So I want to reply on that. I need to.
Yes,
I hated the part of Eurylochus in this song. I
because he was so weak or
no, not
doubting.
weak. He's a man who's
Hmm.
afraid and don't want to see someone else die.
Yes,
But for me, Odie's point is to keep the face mask. You mentioned that.
the mask. Yes,
So yeah, the mask before the whole crew, and
yes,
Eurylochus doubting him in front of the whole freaking crew. So the crew, when get scared because of Eurylochus's
yes.
doubting,
Doubt. Hmm.
doubt, they all have a problem.
Yes.
And I hate that he tried to say, "Oh, how can you do that? Luck runs out. What if?" Blah blah blah. This whole thing of it's okay to give another side of it to your
Hmm.
captain. He's the second in command. He should do that, but not in
But not
front
in
of
front
the
of
crew,
everyone. Yes. Hmm.
because that's just a catros
Catastrophe.
cat idea to do that in front of the crew. And I love
Catastrophical
that
idea.
Odie, everything he says in this quite happy mask he shows to the crew, for me is just a, guys, trust me, I can do this. we need to do this.
Mm.
Let's
It's
be focused. So,
yes, he
and
has to
then to
keep the
Eurylochus,
spirit up
yes,
for everyone.
and to Eurylochus alone, he's like, bro, you can't do that. When the
Yes.
crew crashes out, we have a huge problem. You can't just do that. And
Yes.
I loved it. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I
But
think
I don't like, yeah.
yeah, I think this song and the one before, or even right after what happened with the Cyclops, you could see a change in Eurylochus.
Yes.
Before, I thought he is just a warrior that wants to fight. You know, he just his solution to any problem is smashing on it, like beating it, like, you know, force, violence. That's how I use that's how I solve my problem.
Yes.
And now both took a turn. For Odie, it's his happy his happy mask, his happy face, trying to stay calm for everyone, trying to keep the spirit up. But for Eurylochus, it's more like he sees the reality now more, probably a bit more negatively, like in the
Yes.
song before with "Oh my God, our ship is breaking down, we'll die," you know, like really
Yes.
in a more extreme way. And
In
yeah, it's interesting how they're clashing onto each other here. Because
in
before, wait a second, before
yes,
when
yes,
they
yes.
fought the Cyclops,
Cyclops, yeah.
so you could see they were one on the same side. They wanted to fight it. They wanted to kill it. They were like real brothers and fight. You know, like
Yes, 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 yes.
stuck together.
For that I can say I think it's for Odie after the Polity song Open Arms. It's like we try the friendly way, but if it doesn't work, I do what I need to. So
Yes.
that's the change Odie makes for me in the Open Arms song. But you said in the song Storm, no, the Eurylochus was very negatively, and
Yes.
I think there's a hilarious scene in this song too, who shows exactly that. And Lily was pointing that out. Odie says, "This is the home of the wind god." And Eurylochus sees the floating island, and he still said, "You don't know for sure." and
Wait,
you see the disappointment in the eyes of Odie. It's like, bruh, are you kidding me?
yes. I wanna
Yeah.
rewatch it
That's it.
with
Yes. Please.
Wait, I think here.
We're
Yes.
in the home of the wind god.
We don't know for sure.
How many floating islands have you seen before? This is the home of the wind god.
And what's your plan?
I'm gonna climb to the top and ask him for a hand.
You could be caught off guard and lose your life. Focus of this god and infuse us with strife. Don't forget how dangerous the gods are.
Have faith, friend, we've come this far.
So
Yes, it's
Eurylochus sees the island, and he still said, "But you don't know for sure." And Odie said, "How many floating islands have you seen before?"
but I understand his point because remember the cave with the cute little sheep? Remember it
but
looked it
in-
looked like oh cute little sheep and in the end there was a Cyclops.
But again, so that's a good thing for me to say what I think about Eurylochus. That's a scene where he doubts his Entscheidung, decision to go there and try to convince the wind god to help him. What else should Odie do in this situation? Should he sacrifice maybe some of his men to let them go first? Because I think he wants to go and try that because he is the freaking leader. He needs to make sure his crew is safe. That's, for me, that's the intention behind his idea to climb there and try to speak with the wind god. And what else should he do? He is the leader. He should do the decisions and the discussions with important beings, you know?
Yes.
And
But I
Eurylochus is
think
like, but you could die. And there's no more else than fear for me in Eurylochus in this moment.
yes,
Fear for
yes.
him, what is kind of sweet, but you know,
Yes, he's afraid to lose another friend,
to
definitely.
lose the captain.
Yes, to lose the captain, because I mean, he would be the next in charge, right? If I understand that correctly.
Yeah, because he's the second in command, he would be the
Yes.
captain, I guess. Yes.
I'm not quite sure if he always thought it would never happen. You know, like, okay, I'm your second in command, but I know it will never happen that I have to lead them. Maybe he's afraid too of having to lead the rest of the ships and their
Maybe, yes.
men back home. And but the main point is he doesn't want to lose him. He doesn't want to lose Odie, of course, after losing and his friends and some of their comrades.
Yes.
So I know both, or I understand both sides, but of course
Yeah.
it's kind of naive from Odie too to just say, yeah, I'll ask Hermes, you know, he'll help us. Of
Not Hermes.
course.
The wind god is
Who's the
not
wind god?
Hermes.
Who's the wind
It's the
god?
wind god. We I don't know a name. It's the
Ah,
wind
okay,
god.
it's a wind god. Okay, but
You will.
you know what I mean,
Oh,
you know, like
there is a
I just
name. Aeolus.
yes, but like just yeah, I just walk up there and I ask nicely and then they will help us, you know, like
Yeah, but
I understand
for
both. I
yeah,
know Odie doesn't have another choice to make.
it's maybe naive, but it is the only possibility to
Yes.
get out of the storm and to protect his comrades, to protect his crew, to protect
Yes.
the ships.
Yes, yes.
So he needs to. And Eurylochus is just like, but no. And I kind of don't like that. I know
Yeah.
he's afraid, and I know, yeah, you are right. I can see both too, so it's okay. But I'm a little bit more decided, I guess.
Yes. Of course you are.
Yes, of
But
course I am.
I understand why they had to do this.
I
Why
guess the biggest part of that is that he mentioned it before the crew.
in front,
If
yes.
in front of crew, if he had pulled him into a private moment and say, hey, are you sure you want to do this? It's kind of dangerous, blah blah blah. That would be so much better than put seeds of doubt, as Odie said, into the crew.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I think he should have said or told Odie in private. But I guess they never have been in such a situation where he doubted the decision of his captain. You know, they probably they always spoke freely about everything, and they never have been in a situation where someone is doubting the captain anyways, and he thought, yeah, but we're friends, I can tell you everything I think, right? And he's not thinking what an effect it could have on the others. probably.
Let
So,
me reply to Matok's
yes,
message
what does
because it's
Matok
a
say?
good question. But there is no storm. Why they need to explore the island in the
Yeah,
sky?
I thought so
Why don't you
too.
say? I can explain that. It
Oh.
will not be part of one of the songs. They are in the near of the wind god's island. The wind god controls the storm. This in the area he lives.
It's a safe spot.
There is no storm because they are with the wind god, basically. But if they are sailing again, they will be in the storm again. So
I think they're under
there
the
is a
island right
storm.
now,
Yeah,
right? Like they're
yes,
anchored
yes, yes.
themselves to the island, pulled close to
Yes,
it, and there's probably like
kinda.
a safe
Yeah.
zone around the island.
Yes, yes, yes. That's
Yes.
exactly.
I had the
And
same question in mind, but I thought, yeah, probably because of the island.
yeah, just for Matrox, I just wanted to tell it, and for the chat
Yes.
generally.